Hello, I'm Kenneth Simonton, and I'm your interim superintendent. And I'm pleased to welcome you to your high school orientation session. It is my pleasure to be here today to talk to you a little bit about getting started with high school. The next 4 years of your life will be some of the most exciting times in your life. Before we get started, though, I really want to take a minute to thank your principals, your counselors, your teachers, all of those who have been involved with making this orientation day possible. I want you to be sure that you thank them for their hard work and their efforts as they prepared for this day. 2023, the class of 2023. You have 4 years ahead of you, and I know that you're excited about the 4 years that are ahead of you. But I want you to take the time to consider all that lies ahead. Certainly, we want you to consider academics, and we want you to be sure to take the most challenging courses that you can take, to do the best that you can, to always be there and present and at school and doing what teachers and administrators ask you to do. But high school is way more than that. In addition to learning about yourself and taking classes, there's so many extracurriculars, there are teams, there are sports, there are clubs, there are performance organizations. And this is where high school will be whatever you make it to be. And really what you make it to be will depend on the relationships that you develop. Relationships with your classmates, relationships with your teachers, relationships with those folks all around you. This is going to be an exciting time. And one of the things that I've been thinking about, if I have this right, you guys were born kind of in the mid-2000s. And I was thinking about, that's around the time that smartphones came out. And so in some ways, you are the smartphone generation. And for those of us who were around before the smartphone came out, I kind of think of it as kind of new school, old school. New school, if you will, probably right now some of you have your phones out. So take a second, put your phone down. I want to say something to you. Really take this day to connect with people you haven't met before, people who could become your lifelong friends from today. Old school, new school. Old school is relationships. I know that at the end of this day, you're going to be tweeting and posting things on Instagram, but for right now, during these few hours, go old school. Your principals will appreciate it. Those who've been participating in this orientation will appreciate it. And before you know it, 2023, the class of 2023, your 4 years will be over. So enjoy this day, enjoy your 4 years, and all the best.